For director Michel Hazanavicius, the artist was not an easy task to take on. In an interview with Collider magazine, he said, "I remember at the very beginning, actually, the first person I had to convince was myself, really, because there's a self-censorship. When everyone says, we don't do silent movies anymore, you agree with everybody, and you say, yeah, you're right, it was a fantasy. Actually, I met a lot of directors, and most of them have that fantasy to make a silent movie, because for directors, it's the purest way to tell a story." Throughout the entirety of the film, the director uses aesthetics, technological advances, and socio-historical aspects outlined in Chapter 10 of the book. In this scene, you can see aesthetics, and not only in the black and white, but also the characters' wear and hairstyles throughout the clip. Through this clip, you can see the emphasis of technological advances through the exaggeration of sound effects in this clip. With the introduction of the microphone in the 1900s, as seen in this picture from the King's Speech, silent films became less and less of the norm with the introduction of sound in movies. Not only this scene, but the whole movie in general shows a huge socio-historical aspect of how difficult it was for actors who were used to silent films to transition over to movies with sound, and the process and really the cutting that it took for actors to make that transition.
Don't touch me.
Listen to me, Irene.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm the same person I was yesterday.
I can't hear any more of your lies, Drew.
My name is Vincent. All right, Vincent Anton Freeman, and I'm a faith birth or a degenerate, whatever you want to call it. But I am not a murderer.
For some reason, throughout watching The Artist, I kept thinking about Gattaca and how there were similarities through the transitions between different aspects of life and how the main character adapted to it. So today we talked about the aesthetic, technological advances, and socio-historical elements in The Artist.